this week about what reactions we would have today to seeing the sneh, the burning bush. I was wondering why Moshe Rabbeinu didn't run away from the sneh. He's alone in the desert and he encounters this mysterious sight, and Hashem calls out to him, and he doesn't run. Of course, when thinking about this, I'm imagining myself hiking in Kakiak Park here in Muncie, and I see a fire up ahead. What would I do? Let's assume I don't follow my immediate inclinations to put it out or call 911 on my cell phone. Let's imagine I decide to get closer to it and see if I can put it out myself. I walk towards it, and lo and behold, I see that there is a bush engulfed in flames, but the bush is not actually burning up, and the fire is not spreading to the surrounding vegetation. In this scenario, we are assuming I do not know about this week's Parsha and Moshe Rabbeinu's encounter with Hashem at the burning bush. So what would I do? I'm standing there, and suddenly a voice calls out to me from the bush and says, "Shmuel." I'm sorry, I'm not Moshe Rabbeinu. I would definitely run if that happened to me. But you see, there's a fundamental flaw in the fantasy that I just presented to you. It is ridiculous to think that the voice of Hashem was what modern media and the stern warnings of my pre-1A Rebbe defined for me as godly or heavenly. That Hashem is not one that I want to have anything to do with. The Hashem that I want to have a relationship with is the one Moshe Rabbeinu actually spoke with. And I'd like to think that the voice he spoke with was a kind, caring, loving voice, the voice of a father speaking to his beloved son. Moshe, Moshe. So of course Moshe Rabbeinu did not run. He simply said, Hineni, I am here, open and ready to have this conversation. Imagine if we spoke to each other like that, with care, concern, compassion, love. Imagine if we spoke to ourselves like that. How would that change us? We would be far less likely to run away from each other, far less likely to run away from our feelings, wouldn't we? And the great news is that if the Almighty could do it, if the Creator of the universe could speak to Moshe Rabbeinu in a voice that allowed him to feel the love, we can certainly do it. Speaking like that to each other and to ourselves is available to us at all times. Sure, we might not be used to it. It might feel strange. But with practice and insight, and sometimes a little help, we can do it. Think about it. What would life be like if we were able to be comfortable with the unfathomable? If we were able to be comfortable with both the good and bad that inevitably crops up in our lives? What would life be like if we were able to be comfortable with every part of ourselves, even the parts we don't like? Have an amazing, connected Shabbos.